Hey there! Welcome to my channel Beyond the Graph, the place where numbers tell stories and letters make sense. Ever wondered why 0 factorial equals 1? I know, it seems a little strange at first, right? I mean, how can multiplying by 0 numbers give you 1? But trust me, this is one of those little quirks in math that makes everything fit together beautifully. Okay, first things first, a factorial is a simple concept. Let's say we have 5 factorial here. It's the product of all the positive integers up to a given number. So 5 factorials mean you multiply 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And that gives you 120. Another example, let's say we have 4 factorial. Again, it just means we multiply all the numbers to 1. So 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And that just equals 24. Easy, right? So far, so good. So you would think 0 factorial equals to 0. Seems like a good guess, right? But here's the twist. 0 factorial does not equal to 0. Instead, 0 factorial equals 1. Now, let's break it down. Why 0 factorial equals 1? One reason is that math likes consistency. Let me explain with a pattern. 3 factorial equals 3 times 2 times 1, which equals 6. 2 factorial equals 2 times 1, which equals 2. 1 factorial equals 1, which equals 1. If you didn't see it already, when you go down the list of factorials, each time you move down, you're just multiplying by smaller number. So 3 factorial equals 3 times 2 times 1, and 2 factorial means 2 times 1, and 1 factorial is just 1. In fact, we can express this relationship with a formula. N factorial equals n times n minus 1 factorial. So using this pattern, let's plug in the numbers. First, let's take 3, for example. 3 factorial equals 3 times n minus 1, which equals 2 factorial. 2 factorial equals 2 n minus 1 times 1 factorial. And 1 factorial equals 1 times 0 factorial. If we go all the way down to 1 factorial, we get 1 times 0 factorial. But wait, what is 0 factorial supposed to be? And that's it. By defining 0 factorial as 1, everything works smoothly and consistently. It keeps the factorial formula true for every number. If you didn't understand what's happening here, I'll show you. What we wrote is 1 factorial equals 1, and that's just easy calculation. We can now say 1 factorial equals 1 times 0 factorial. So what is something times 1 equals 1? Well, it's 1. And this one here is written as 0 factorial, which we are defining to be 1. And it just makes everything true. Here's a real-world example. Let's say you have a set of 3 objects, a circle, for example. How many ways can you choose 0 objects from this set? Well, the answer is simple. There's only one way to do it. You don't choose anything, right? Because you can also choose 1, you can choose 2, or you can choose 3. But you can also choose nothing. Here's another way to think about it. Let's take 3 letters. For example, A, B, and C. If you think how many ways you can arrange this set of letters differently, you can think another way, like B, A, C, or C, A, B, right? But the way to make this simple is just take the number of objects or things in the set. For example, here we have 3, and just make it factorial. And we already did the calculations for this. It's 6. So there's 6 ways to differently arrange these 3 letters. To make this proof easier, we can take 2 letters, for example A and B, and calculate how many things are in the set. We have 1 and 2, right? And make it 2 factorial. And what is 2 factorial? Well, it's 2, right? And we can easily just calculate how many ways we can arrange this. It's A and B and B and A, right? So 2 ways. And now jumping back to the 0 factorial thing, if we have 0 things in this set, how many ways can you arrange it? Well, once, because this right here is the only way to arrange it, right? So there you have it. 0 factorial actually equals 1, because it fits the patterns of factorials. I hope this helped clear the mystery behind 0 factorial equals 1. Math can be full of surprises, but once you understand the rules, it all starts to make sense. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any more math mysteries. Keep exploring and keep having fun with math.